This is why Kion wasn't in The Lion King 2. The Untold Lion King story begins with Kion, Simba's youngest cub, and leader of the Lion Guard, a group sworn to protect the Pride Lands. Kion, unlike his sister Kiara, always felt he had a different destiny, something larger than the boundaries of the Pride Lands. However, his absence in The Lion King 2 has raised countless questions among fans. Where did Kion go? Why wasn't he by his family's side during the events of Simba's Pride? To uncover the truth, we dive into the untold story of Kion, a lion who faced trials and tribulations that shaped not only his life, but also the legacy of the Pride Lands. The story of Kion unfolds as we explore the hidden chapters of his journey, his struggles with leadership, his quest to discover his purpose, and the sacrifices he made for his family and kingdom. While Simba was busy preparing Kiara to take her place as queen, Kion was battling inner and outer conflicts that kept him far from home. Our tale takes us beyond the Pride Lands into the mysterious Outlands and the lush, uncharted territories of the Tree of Life. Here, Kion discovered a new world, one filled with allies, enemies, and challenges that forced him to grow. This is where his true journey began, a journey that would explain his absence from The Lion King 2 and cement his legacy as one of the Pride Land's greatest heroes. The story of Kion. Kion was born under the same golden sun that shone on Simba's reign. As the second-born prince of the Pride Lands, he always felt a deep connection to the circle of life. While Kiara trained under Simba and Nala to one day rule, Kion found his calling in protecting the Pride Lands. His roar, the powerful roar of the elders, was a gift that connected him to the great kings of the past, and he was tasked with leading the Lion Guard, a team of unlikely heroes including a cheetah, a hippo, a honey badger, and an egret. From a young age, Kion struggled with the weight of expectations. Everyone admired his sister Kiara, but his own role as leader of the Lion Guard felt like a shadow compared to the throne. He often asked himself, "Am I just a protector? Or am I destined for more?" The rift in the Pride Lands, tensions rose when Kion's duties began to conflict with Simba's expectations. While Simba saw Kion as a loyal protector, Kion started to question the balance of power in the Pride Lands. The Outlanders led by Zero posed a constant threat, and Kion believed the Pride Lands needed a different kind of leadership, one that went beyond borders. Simba, however, was focused on preparing Kiara for her future role as queen. He saw Kion's growing independence as defiance. "Your place is here, Kion. Protecting our land is your duty," Simba said one evening as the sun dipped below the horizon. "But what if I meant to do more than just protect?" Kion asked, his voice tinged with frustration.
Simba's response was firm. "Your role is vital, Kion. The Pride Lands need you." This disagreement created a rift between father and son. Kion felt misunderstood, and Simba, burdened by the legacy of Mufasa, struggled to see Kion's perspective. The journey to the Tree of Life. Everything changed the day Kion was injured during a fierce battle with Janja and his hyena clan. The hyenas had ambushed the Lion Guard, and although they were victorious, Kion was left with a scar that burned with pain and began to affect his roar. Rafiki, the wise mandrill, suggested that Kion embark on a journey to the Tree of Life, a mystical place said to have healing powers. Though reluctant to leave, Kion realized he had no choice. His roar was becoming unstable, and he feared he could no longer protect the Pride Lands effectively. Accompanied by his loyal Lion Guard, Kion set off on a journey that would take him far from home and, ultimately, far from the events of The Lion King 2. Discovering purpose at the Tree of Life, Kion met Rani, the Queen of the Night Pride. Rani was strong, wise, and compassionate, and she saw in Kion a potential that even he didn't recognize. Under her guidance, Kion began to understand the true meaning of leadership, not just as a protector, but as a unifier. The more time he spent at the Tree of Life, the more Kion grew. He learned to control his roar and healed both physically and emotionally. In Rani, he found a partner who challenged and inspired him, and together they began to dream of a future where their kingdoms could coexist in harmony. Why Kion wasn't in The Lion King 2? While Kion's absence from The Lion King 2 might seem like a mystery, it was a necessary chapter in his life. By staying at the Tree of Life, Kion ensured the safety of not just the Pride Lands, but also the distant lands he had come to love. He chose to step away from the spotlight so Kiara could shine as Simba's heir. Kion's story teaches us that leadership isn't always about being in the center, it's about knowing when to step back for the greater good. Though he wasn't by Simba's side during the events of Simba's pride, his legacy as a protector, a leader, and a bridge between worlds lives on. And so, the untold story of Kion reveals a side of the Lion King universe that few have explored. Kion wasn't absent because he didn't care, he was on his own journey, one that defined him as a leader and a lion. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Kion's untold story, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating theories and stories about the Lion King universe. Let us know in the comments what you think about Kion's journey and what other untold stories you'd like us to explore. Until next time, remember, every lion has a story and every roar has a reason.